Hello, friends. I'm sure you will all agree with me when I say that lions are the kings of all animals. These powerful and majestic creatures have always aroused admiration and respect. Their beauty and strength make an unforgettable impression. But lions aren't just beautiful animals, they are also very dangerous. And today, I'm going to tell you about several cases when people survived encountering a lion in the wild. When you go on a safari expedition, you hope to see beautiful animals, take unforgettable photos, and have lots of fun. But what are they supposed to do when there's a fierce and territorial male lion standing between them and their plans? And what if it doesn't want to let them go? That's exactly what happened to a group of men on a sunny day in South Africa. Everything seemed to be going according to plan at first. The men were watching the predators from a safe distance when, suddenly, one of the lions started heading straight towards the expedition. The men were stunned. Even when the men moved far away from their initial spot, the hungry predator didn't seem to be planning on letting them go. The men didn't feel like having fun anymore because their lives were at stake. They quickly ran away, all the while shooting back at the aggressive lion. Eventually, the lion stopped pursuing them and the men continued to take their pictures from a safer distance. Walking through the savannah in Zimbabwe, a group of inexperienced tourists encountered a lioness who clearly didn't want to let the strangers on her territory. Having noticed the aggressive animal, the armed guide asked the tourist to back away slowly. It seemed that the predator was getting angrier by the second, so the tourists were getting seriously worried for their safety and continued to back away. The video stopped at that point, so we don't know what happened next. In South Africa, every encounter with a lion can be a real test of strength. But what if you're not just a tourist, but a guide, and you're responsible for the lives of your clients? That's exactly what happened to a couple of tourists while they were filming this video. A huge male lion suddenly approached them, but the guide didn't lose his cool and stood up to the predator despite the danger. What happened next? The lion wasn't actually as dangerous as it seemed. All it wanted to do was lie down next to the lioness. The grateful tourist decided to stop filming and leave the animals in peace. On a Tanzanian safari, a group of tourists faced incredible danger when a group of male lions surrounded their car. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary at first, but then the tourists discovered the predators hiding in the tall grass. The situation got scarier when the lions started moving towards the car and the tourists realized that they were in real danger. Some of them started panicking as the huge predators were walking just a few centimeters from the car. In this particularly tense situation, the guide made a smart decision to drive off and continue observing the lions from the car. Thus, the group of tourists managed to escape the danger and continue with their amazing safari expedition. In Kruger National Park, a group of tourists got really excited when a pride of lions came close to them. Everything seemed perfect at first as the lions lay nearby, resting. But the tourists soon realized that something was bothering the animals. The black buffalo decided to go for a walk near the lions. The predators tensed up and started taking a more aggressive stance. Unfortunately for the lions, the black buffalo attracted the attention of other members of its herd, and they immediately joined the animal. The predators were agitated and frightened, but they managed to escape the situation unharmed. A young woman and her cameraman waited for several hours in the heart of the South African savannah for the predators to appear. Finally, the animals showed up, a whole pride of lions, hungry and ready to hunt. The young woman stopped the car to watch the beautiful animals. At first, everything seemed fine, but then a group of lions started approaching the car, getting very close. The young woman held her breath and tried not to make any unnecessary movement. The lions slowly passed by them. The young woman's heart was beating so fast that it seemed like it could jump out of her chest. Realizing that she'd had enough, the woman decided to start the car as soon as possible and quickly get out of there. On a beautiful day in Zimbabwe, a group of tourists came across a young male lion who didn't behave as they expected. While driving their car, one of the tourists noticed a lion in the distance which, unfortunately, started aggressively pursuing them. the frightened tourists picked up speed in the hopes that the lion would fall behind. Eventually, they managed to speed up enough to lose the animal and continue on their journey safely. Friends, that's all for today. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.